Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Window Chats with Robyn, the podcast where I sit by my window and chat with very interesting people. Today's guest is Jessica Allen. Oh my God. I've never had to re-record an intro. I don't want to
Sorry.
re-record this. For
Just
those
leave
that
it.
are only listening, it's amazing. There's a body walking behind
There's a
Jessica.
strange man in my
Do you-
house that I don't know. So
Yeah. Should we talk about this? This is a safe space to
I'm
discuss.
just like, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't make that joke. That's not a very funny joke. I know him. He's fine.
Oh, he's cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he's cool, but
Should I
it's
call
fine.
you Jess or Jessica? What are we going with? What's the casual format for today?
It's whatever you like. People call me Jessie.
Well, actually-
people call me Jess. Some people use my full
Jessie.
name, like always, like Jess Allen. I have some friends that just call me Jess Allen. It's weird.
You know, there's a male actor named Jess Allen. This is so weird. I was
know,
trying to
'cause
preview
I Googled
as I
my
do with
own
all my
name.
guests.
Yeah.
You should. I'm like, wait, okay, either Jess is obsessed with her boyfriend or this is an actual person. It was very confusing. So there is a Jess Allen male actor. It is not you. And so no one else should get confused. I had to figure that out for myself.
There's also a Jess Allen.
Quick minute of confusion.
I keep cutting you off. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited to talk.
Oh, it's fine.
There's also
No, okay.
there's also an actress on The Social, that like talk show called Jess Allen.
Yes. Because I also thought, was that your other life? Are you on The Social? Is this the NDA that we
No,
should
I
have looked up?
wish.
I don't know.
No. I'm
Are
not
you
on
social? Would you like to be on The Social? Should I talk to this other Jess Allen? Maybe we tag her. Next thing you know, you're doing a
The
collab.
Social,
Who's the
so
real
I
Jess
don't
Allen?
know. But I'll do a
Okay.
collab. Who's the real
I
Jess?
think just, yeah.
But I think
That's
it's like
what
The
people are doing.
View,
They wanna
right?
That's my understanding. Yeah.
Okay. I'm into that.
I guess they talk about social things. I'd like to speculate what the show's about based on the title,
The View.
The Social.
It's you go to someone's
Well, it's
house
interesting
and they.
because what is their view? Okay.
Oh yeah, that I was thinking of more of in a literal dumbed down sense. I'm like, you go to someone's house and it's the view out of their house. The View.
I love that. This is my whole window chats premise. So yes, that'll be the window chats view. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, new idea. Thank you for that.
You're
We'll
welcome.
collab.
You're welcome. I hope people are so interested in our speculation of The View.
This is the whole banter back and forth. This is why I'm excited to chat with you because it's gonna be nonsense and it's gonna be amazing and everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, who's this Jessica Allen? The only one that I have to know.
The only one you should know. But yeah, it's going to make no sense. How was your day?
I think we'll learn a lot about you. Oh, my day
Maybe.
was not bad. I had an Instagram live. Yes,
Nice.
he was lovely.
Oh, right. You had another podcast.
It was a cis white male. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I like to just put you guys in together. That's my podcast day. Move on. Get on with my week after this. I'm done. No
So you
more
should.
talking the rest
So
of the
you
week. No,
should.
thank you.
Screw that. It was lovely seeing you last night.
How was
Sorry,
your
I was
day?
like weird. Oh, my day. My day wasn't bad actually. I was at the studio till 5:30. We started a new project today.
Which studio is this?
It is the
I feel
Coach
like we're on a
House.
delay, and I'm really digging it. Okay.
You're doing it. It's called. There's two locations. It's the Coach House on Hospital Lane, so it's just off of Gerard. I didn't even know this little lane existed. It's so cute. Just off of Gerard,
I know. Is it near
just after Ontario.
a
And it used to be
hospital?
an old
Okay.
Coach House. No, not near a hospital. But there's two locations, so maybe you're thinking of the other one.
No, I just don't know why it's called Hospital Lane. That's
Oh, see, I'm just not picking. I had 3 hours sleep last night, Robyn, which makes no sense. And on 3 hours,
excuses, okay?
I know, really.
You did the entire marriage.
No excuses.
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Movie.
But I did surprisingly well today on 3 hours sleep. I didn't think I was going to be so chipper. I'm dead inside, but
And now I'm getting. This is what's happening. And now you finished your day, and you're like, I guess I'll talk to someone. And now I'm getting rundown version of you.
oh yeah.
Where's the repartee?
For the next 52 minutes, it's just me staring. I'm spent.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
I'm spent.
Well, that's why you have a backup. That's why the guy's in your house. He's ready
Oh,
to
right.
jump in, right?
You should
I
talk
like
to
to
him.
always have the
He
same
probably has
guy.
way more interesting things
Yeah.
to say.
No, he probably, you know what? I find that my husband can describe what I do better than I can. Mostly because I hate talking about myself.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah,
I
I'm like, I don't
honestly
know,
really
look me
hate
up.
it. Unless with I really love talking about myself to my family, to an obsessive, annoying
Oh,
point where I just
that
like
is
indulge.
fun.
Me.
But I mean, you've been on stuff. That's fair.
No, I don't mean in
I was
that
like,
way. I
okay,
just
what's
mean
her
with
IM?
life things.
Oh, ooh, what life things? I'm the aunt now.
I know. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Just like silly
I
stuff.
know. That's what happens.
Now I'm
Okay.
like, I have nothing to share. I'm so bad at banter now.
This is embarrassing for everyone, isn't it?
I'm
We've
really
waited so
embarrassed.
long for this
I'm like
chat.
turning red. I know. I don't know
Ah,
what to talk about.
that's okay. I generate the conversation.
No, you know what it is I think I consider myself a very humble person, and I hate like speaking about myself or presenting myself to other people unless it's like doing that fake it till you make it in the industry. But with my family, it's like they'll be like, "Thank you, you're so great," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Like I'm the best thing that ever happened to you." Like that kind of
That's
stuff.
so fun. I love that. I love that
You
confidence.
know, you gotta have balance. Toe the line. So I like to be like super egotistical in my house and then super humble when I go outside.
I feel like that's a better idea because if you were, an egotistical person on set, no one's gonna
Oh
buy
my
what you're
God.
selling.
No, yeah. That's never a good vibe on set.
Yeah.
I generally feel like green rooms are often like that. Or like holding rooms
Oh,
on set. And I hate
yeah.
it. It's just like dick swinging and I'm like, no, I'm just going to go do a crossword. I love crosswords. Do you do crosswords?
No, I was thinking more the dick swinging. I'm like, ooh, this is fun. It's like
Doesn't
that
it
wouldn't
seem
be
like
allowed,
that?
right? If literal
In
dick
the literal
swinging,
sense,
that's
but yeah.
a very cancelable set. Again, are you okay?
I have I have a sailor's mouth and a bad sense of humor sometimes.
No, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, this is what frustrates me with the word dick swinging because, like, what if I do a humble brag and to my knowledge, I don't have a dick. But what am I swinging?
What are you swinging?
Boob? Boob swinging?
Let's
This is
not
a
make it
late
sexual
show.
word.
Window Chats is often
You're
late version.
flinging your brain around because that's how women throw down.
Oh, yeah. You just got sarcasm, son.
Yeah, there you go. But I remember in high school, my friend was really mad because it was like the suck it thing was so gendered. So she used to always suck it with one hand, and she used to say that was like the female version. Or instead of like a hard on, she'd be like, I have a wide on. Too much?
No, that's amazing.
You said you wanted to have a wacky, weird
that's-
hour.
I love everything
Shout
about
out
this.
to Carla. That's her terminology. If anyone wants to start using
I think what's really sad is I never really understood the connotation of suck it. So now I get it.
Now, we're always learning. We're always growing.
This is a great
Tips with
time.
Jess Allen.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Oh God,
What other podcasts do you listen to? Are there any that you're into?
Okay, this is full disclosure.
Thanks for asking this question.
Hi. No, it's more so everyone now will know I actually do not listen to podcasts unless you are a guest on my show, and then I will listen to your podcast.
The shame. I'm not a huge podcaster either.
I don't have
but
the
I
time.
should be.
I'm too busy. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Because I love listening. Like I love Chatter and things like, and I'm very into the It's Always Sunny podcast right now, which I think is a good way in.
Oh, that's fun.
What I really like about it is
that's the entry one.
That's an entryway in.
Gateway.
Because they just like fool around and like there's a topic, but they often go off track. But I think it's also really good for people in our industry because they're producers. They drop all these like little, like this is what happened in production. So I feel like I'm actually learning a lot of little tippies for all the projects I don't do.
No, but I love. Okay, well, you do
collect,
stuff. All right, and we will chat about that.
Who's calling me?
But that's why. Oh, is that?
Decline.
Oh my God.
I'm so
I thought it was
popular.
me. I was mortified.
No, it's probably my mom.
It's okay, but I would love if yeah, I've had to hang up on many a family member and I feel terrible. But then I think, well, shouldn't they know I'm doing a podcast? And then I realized, no, they shouldn't, because I didn't tell them.
Because then you have
I'm a very important person.
Yes, darling.
Indubitably.
Don't I look like I'm so good at hydration? I'm really not.
Wait,
Because
you know how to drink
water. Yeah. Anytime I see people sip from water in interviews, I'm like, oh, they really take care of themselves. They like hydrate.
No, they sip because they don't know what to say.
That's what I'm doing.
Exactly.
You saw right through me. I'm like,
I know that. Yeah, you go, oh, of course. Oh.
I think
something
that's why
intelligent,
I smoke
of course.
cigarettes, which is a filthy, filthy habit. But it's like such a
I know, but I feel like you look so cool doing it.
Don't say that. That's horrible.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's the problem, though. There are some people I see. This is a huge problem. There are people I see, and I go, they make it. Do you know what I mean? They make it look really cool, and I go, I should smoke, and I wouldn't because I've trained. I spent way too much money training.
No, you shouldn't. There's no benefit.
Sneeze.
There's no benefit. That was my sneeze. Except you can leave socially awkward situations and be like, I'm going to go have a smoke. You wouldn't believe the amount of bad situations.
I really wish I could say I'm going to have like a mental health break. I'm going to go take a mental health break.
We're doing it. Like, I'm going to take a Robyn. I'll be right back. Robyn needs a moment.
Oh my God. I'm there for it. Oh God. That
you definitely can't find
by anyone but me.
I feel like you're just humoring me.
What? I think that's hilarious.
You're just like so giggles.
I was literally just
not that funny about it.
It is very funny. See, this is what people that say funny comments don't know they're funny.
Okay, yeah.
I think because you're not trying to be funny, that's funny.
Yeah. Or like I always felt growing up I had to be funny because it was like it could either be like a really black story or a dark comedy. So you might as well make a joke about it. Not in a scary
comedy
way,
is a coping
you know what
mechanism.
I mean? Yeah. And I'm from the East Coast and that's a big coping mechanism. Is to just like have a laugh about it.
I see. That's why you got a cool vibe. Okay. Everyone that's a little calmer. I go, you're not from Toronto. There's
not
something
from Ontario.
different. What's your story?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
East Coast.
All
baby.
right. What is that? What part of the East Coast?
Newfoundland. Born and bred.
You're a Newfie?
I'm a Newfie. Lived there till I was 21, mother. They made a musical about us. In case you didn't know.
I was just thinking, come from away.
Come from away.
Ah, it's great. Welcome to the Rock.
Yep. Have you ever auditioned for musicals?
I did not know this. I have, yes.
Are you a musical theater performer?
I've done a few back in my day.
Look at you.
I like to perform in the theater.
That's nice.
A dabble. But of course, and this is the voice I've chosen to use tonight. But I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, that's the gist of that story. That's as good as it gets.
It's a great story. Phenomenal. Big fan of it. You should write it.
Thank you.
Make it a novel.
Yeah,
make
you
it
can
a
have
musical.
the movie rights. Great American musical novel. I used to do musicals and now I don't.
It's fun.
Dance break.
How many did you do? 2. Actually, I did 3, I think. Here's my story about musicals.
Oh, really?
So I was a really talented dancer. Yes. Like fairly strong dancer.
Fun. Okay, what kind of dance?
Modern and tap mainly. And I just adored my dance teacher in my dance school. That was like my home. What was my point? I can't remember. Oh, and then my dance
You did 2 musicals. Yeah.
I did 2 or 3 musicals. Okay, just put that out there.
Of course.
I know.
Okay, 2.5.
But this is what I think is funny about it is they asked me to be in it because they needed more dancers and there was like a shortage of dancers and it was they were like, but they had to put a mic on me so it looked normal. I'm thinking about all my senses now and none of them make sense. Cool. We'll just breeze past it. They would mic me and mute me and people would sing my lines off stage. That's how bad of a singer I am. So I've just owned it since I was really young.
It's a dancer thing. When I would try out for theater here, there would be people that could dance. and that's all they do. And then they'd always be forced to do the singing call, and it would not be fun for them. And I get that. Cause I'm like, yeah, let's do a monologue, let's sing. And then, oh, dancing. Okay, I can do like, I'm not a beginner.
Yeah.
Cause I did a lot of dance as a kid.
You can
I'm
do
not
a
a
pas de
professional
bourrée.
dancer. Oh, of
You
course.
can do some jazz shoulders.
I can even do, if I go back to my tap days, dare I say a buffalo?
Oh, look at you. I love a tapper.
I know the terminology.
Yeah.
Little time step? Okay.
Yeah.
Little
Remember when
tapper?
Baby
Okay.
Spice did a time step on TV? That was a big day for me.
I don't.
Maybe I'm dating myself. I don't know.
No, I do not. I don't think you are. I don't really think I ever appreciated the boy band Spice Girl era when it was popular. I like things when they're no longer popular.
Me too.
Yeah, everyone did. Yeah, I like it when it's not cool to like it.
I do that a lot with series or shows. Because I'm like, I don't want to get caught up in everyone's conversation, which is like probably the opposite of how it should be. It's like, be part of the social conversation about the show. I'm like, no,
Well,
I'll
that's
watch
why
it
you're
in
not
3
on the
years.
social,
Be like,
because
oh
you
my
don't want
God,
to.
this is great. Do people know? And everyone is like, yeah, we all watched it 3 years ago. Like, cool.
But that's a problem, because I actually did that with a couple friends of mine recently, where I finally thought, you know what, I'm going to watch this series. They got a role, cool. And I'm messaging them. They go, yeah, it's been out. Like, where have you been? I go, I don't know. I just decided. You were good. That was the whole point of this conversation. Compliment. Okay.
Tell us the series.
Oh,
What was
no,
it?
it's embarrassing. And
Okay.
I don't really want to admit to watching it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. We
Well,
all
I
have
don't know
those
if
shows.
the problem is, well, it's just because I don't know if it was like meant to be a child show or not. I'm very confused by it.
I was into this kid's show
And then
on
I'm like,
Netflix all summer, and it was all I watched. And it was for children. Like, it wasn't
What was
like,
it?
this is made for adults to watch too. I have to remember what it was, because it was actually really clever, and it was like girls kicking ass. And it made all these
Babysitter's Club.
no. I'm gonna find out right now. Let's go on a deep journey.
Ooh. Here we go. Oh
gonna
yeah,
do
I
it.
know you can look things up on the laptop now. That's
I
fun.
know. Life.
Couldn't do that on my phone.
We're really fucking living here today. Okay.
This is, guys, we're all going on a journey.
We're going on a journey that may never end. I tend to start these journeys and then can't find my way there.
I feel like I
put
want to
in
narrate
45
what's
minutes.
happening. Yeah, a solid 45. This is going to be the rest of the chat.
You know what I think it
Jessica
is?
Allen.
Hold on.
I don't know what to hold on to when people
Harvey
say that
Girls
to me.
Forever is what it's called. Okay, but we need to delve in here a little more. Because not only is it so smart, and all the girls are like powerful and have their own voice, they do all these plays on like old things, like Mission Impossible, the Phantom Menace, Moby Dot. You know?
Well, that's
You
a
get
good
it?
one to fix,
10
yeah.
things I hate about
I do.
you.
Well, what is the age group for this show?
Okay, let's see. Kids TV, kids music, TV cartoons. It doesn't say, but we'll find out. It's definitely not meant for adults.
Oh, it's okay. It sounded like a cartoon. Did
I not say that? That changes it a lot if I was telling you
didn't.
this. And
I thought,
I think I did.
as soon as you said, yeah. Okay, maybe you did.
No,
I
maybe
was
not.
only picturing cartoon when you said for young. Okay, it's fine. But you know, I do tend to watch the animation, even if it's for younger kids, just because I want to know how to.
Right,
audition
because
for
you
those things.
do animation, no?
I mean, I like to, yeah.
Have you done a project yet?
I dabble.
I assumed you would have.
I did.
I think
It
you
wasn't
dabble.
animation. I like to dabble. No, it wasn't animation. It was for a feature. Maybe eventually it will come out. I'm excited to see. 3 years later, we'll find out. I blame COVID. But I'm recording something this weekend, which I'm excited for, because the guy, I need a mousy voice. I'm like, oh my God, yes, let's go. Hi, here's my soprano. Okay. And then we'll see how that turns out. That should be fun.
I convinced myself today that I could do whistle tones because I was singing along to an Ariana Grande song, but I can't. My friend said I couldn't. But I made a voice note of them.
What do you mean whistle tones? Like you could,
You know, when she like goes really high? And I was like, I'm convinced I'm hitting these notes right now. Yeah, that's my...
well, were you?
In my heart, yes. According to my bitch ass friends.
It's
no.
confidence. confidence is key. Well, you know what? Maybe they're wrong.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
they're
I need new
jealous.
friends.
I used to be told that a lot.
My mom would say that a lot
Yes,
too. I love
exactly.
that one. They're just jealous of you.
They're jealous.
Yeah.
Or I'm just a weirdo. It's fine.
I'm like, no, they have a pool, and that's what we're talking about, Mom. But they're jealous of you. What did you get picked on for as a kid? If it don't talk. We don't have to talk about it if it's upsetting.
Ooh,
But I always find it so interesting
dark.
what
What a
kids.
dark question.
No, what kids choose to like pick on people about, and then I always find it's so weird when you ask people, or like weird quirks. Like my friend, I'd love to know something weird about you when you were a child. Like my kid my kid. I don't have any kids. Do I want kids? Is that why I'm saying it? My friend, when she was a
Oh
kid,
my gosh, I don't know.
believed in the boogie monster. And there's like diary entries of her and like, but like when she's like 13, being like, and I put my hand in
It's
the
real,
closet
though.
and then
That's
I
fine.
pulled my hand out and there was green slime. The boogie monster exists.
Well, the follow-up question, where did the green slime come from?
Right? Right?
Yeah,
From the boogie monster.
it's real.
Yeah, probably.
Obviously.
Well, I'll start and you don't have to go, but I don't know what else to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Let's,
No, I was going to, my answer
let's
was
live in the
dark.
shame. Oh
Weird.
no. I don't want this to be a painful experience, a therapy experience. Okay, well, obviously I was picked on. I reached my full height in like grade 5.
No,
like
stop.
very early.
Too. I knew we were. Yeah.
Soulmate.
It was weird. I didn't know how tall and weird I was. Till someone's like, because I was a kid actor, and it's like you
that's
should
really
be their
cool.
mom, you know? And
Yeah.
I mean, was it though?
No, I said it and then I was like,
roles
I
at
don't
the
know
age
if it
of
is cool
13.
to be a child actor. Yeah.
It's very unbookable. And then you get braces for 6 years. You go, oh, all right. Well, peace out, child actor. It didn't happen.
Not so much anymore.
And then I went to school for other things.
They're getting a little better about that.
I know.
I love a
These
brace
kids
face on
have
TV.
It easy. Oh my God. I dated myself.
Wow.
Back in my day,
Wow.
you couldn't have
Auntie Rob is back in the house. Yeah. Auntie Rob.
Oh, this is
What was school like when you grew up, Robyn?
I like that.
Oh, and I also. What? We just get so excited. I keep talking over you. I feel so bad.
I know. No, it's fine. And there's also a very interesting, like a tiny bit of a delay. Oh.
It's because I'm on so many drugs. People are going to watch this and be like, all she does is step all over what people are trying to say. She just won't stop talking.
Oh, no. I've been, this ridiculous sketch series I've been trying to promote with one of my Second City friends who has cerebral palsy. And it's, okay, cool. I talk about it all the time. It's called Let's Get Fingered. Because in my head it's funny, and I used to be a pelvic floor physio, and I fingered people for a living. It's a whole stand-up bit.
Yeah.
And what I would do a lot when I get excited is Tim and I would go back and forth and banter. His name's Tim Rose, and I wouldn't interrupt in an excited way and kind of build on what he's saying.
Yeah.
And the only thing that people are taking out is there's one that's doing really well on TikTok. That's like 250,000 views because everyone's
Regular.
like, "Why won't that bitch let him talk?" I'm like, no, that's the only I'm saying it because so that many people are so angry.
I know.
That
I
letting him
created an Instagram account just so I could make that comment. I was like, I'm this furious.
It's wait. Wait.
That was a joke. That was a yoke.
That's
so crazy.
Oh yeah, but I'm not offended by it. I'm just really impressed with. That's because we were talking about the term handicap versus disabled, and use the term disabled, not handicap.
Mm-hmm.
And then all people picked up on was that I was interrupting him. I go, cool. Glad we spread some knowledge there. I'm happy with how that went.
I interrupted him.
I think
so
just
listen to what I'm saying. Angry. Oh yeah, that's a huge trend, especially in Toronto. I mean, that's all I know right now.
Oh, angry people.
But I did in September go to Montreal for a week, and I keep living that deluded dream. Well, it's also a vacation, but I'm like, it was so much calmer there. Everyone was like, how are you doing versus what are you working on? The dreaded question.
I hate that question. What are you working on? You know what I just want to say? I just want to go be like myself.
Say it. Me.
And I couldn't commit to it without laughing. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't.
It's called acting, Robyn.
It also sounds horrible.
Me.
I know.
Or when people are like,
I normally,
you want to date anyone? And you're like, I'm dating me. I'm dating myself.
Sorry. There's probably someone listening and they'll be like, yeah, I am dating myself. It's not
and
funny.
more power to you.
Oh,
like, keep saying it. I love it. We like everything.
But I think it's because I take it and I'm like creating sketches with this idea of dating myself. Like, I'm on a date with myself, but I expect my date to pick up the check. So who pays? Right?
And is it like
and then
a clone version of you, or you in a mirror and you're just like, hi?
Too many options there. I'm not sure.
There's a few options.
Maybe I get my sister to be a stand-in.
Stand-in? Yeah. You could just make a dummy of yourself. That'd be kind of funny. Like garbage bag dummy of yourself. Maybe. I don't know.
Ugh.
Where do we go with this? The possibilities.
I don't know. Yeah. There's a sketch. Is there? I don't know. So I can't write anymore.
Well, at least you're writing.
I was going to ask, are you a writer?
I wouldn't say that.
What's your slash?
I don't know.
Okay.
/ human being. I hate that. I hate defining myself, Robyn. I'm a Jess of all trades.
Oh, that's fair. I do not. Anytime you see some kind of like, what's your byline? It's going to be so many slashes / too many hats. That's usually what I end up writing.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing. Every day is different. It's an adventure in my head.
I have my hands in a lot of things.
Like doing?
I'm not a pro at any of them, but I probably can do most of them. Just spreading myself thin.
I feel like you're always busy.
I think people think that about everyone else.
But have you ever spread yourself too thin?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
For sure. And I've also been the opposite, where it's been like 2-3 weeks and it's like, you've done nothing. Nothing. You do the basics of like wash yourself. You didn't even get groceries. So bad at groceries.
I really wish. Why?
Because I love groceries. Well, I love groceries. Yeah. The act of going to get them bothers me because I don't have a car. Well, it's me. But it's annoying to go and like drag them all. Anyways.
But I find that as a fun physical challenge. If I can't carry it, then it's not coming with me. So then I like body build while I walk home from the grocery store. It's a terrible idea. And then I'm sore for 2 days after carrying my groceries. My forearms are very painful.
What always happens is I'm like, okay, you're going to go. There's no food in the house. You can't even fucking make breakfast if you want or have a snack or blah, blah, blah. You're going to go and get all this stuff. And I'll end up coming home with maybe a loaf of bread and then all breakfast supplies, like as many different kinds of breakfasts as you ever wanted, and snacks and desserts.
Ooh.
It sounds nice in theory, but you can't live on that. Yesterday before that thing, I had
dinner for like...
I had like 10 or 15 minutes yesterday before I went to the class. And all that was in my house was a box of crackers and a bag of raisins. I was like, okay, make a meal from this. And I sure did.
So it's like chopped. Did you have a nut butter? You could have done a little, it would have made so much sense. A little nut butter raisin on top. There you go. I've watched a lot of Chopped.
There you go.
The show where they give you the 4 ingredients in the basket and you have to make a meal.
Oh, nice.
I wouldn't win because I wouldn't transform the ingredients. I would just
play with them.
Use them as is.
And be weird.
Here's the peanut butter sandwich. Really funny with. Yeah, just do not want. That's all you're gonna make. You go on the show, even if you're given the finest delicacies from all over the world, you just make a peanut butter.
Have you heard of a peanut butter sandwich?
But you call it arachide or whatever the word is in French.
Oh, right. Everything's cooler in French.
Out of my French.
In my opinion.
It is.
I'm working with a French team right now.
Gelée.
And I was like, it's always been a dream of mine to be a French girl. I think I'd just be way cooler. And they were like, you want to be a bitchy French person? I was like, yes, I want to be you. The sound.
I want an excuse for my bitchiness.
Every time he finishes a good
Sam
take, he's like, so cool. I'm like, that's so cool. You're so cool.
That is so,
He's cool.
yeah.
His name is Andoni.
I love cool people. But then I feel like I'm just kind of staring at them and studying them and going, what did I do wrong with my life?
Who's
How
to
did
say
this
you
person
weren't cool?
figure it out? Oh, I accepted my level of coolness. I
There's
tell
no
myself. It's
levels.
my own narrative. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
My own narrative. It's very negative. Positive self-talk, blah, blah, blah.
Positive
Sausage.
self-talk.
Okay.
I'm really cool. I keep doing weird voices, but I do that in my real life. I think I'm just
I
noticing
love
it
it.
now. Yeah. Do you sing a lot to yourself?
Yeah,
Like always talk out loud?
I do.
And I'm
I've
always
made up.
like, I'm going to the bed, I'm gonna have a tea, and I'm gonna brush my teeth. And yeah. Okay. That was fun.
I sing all the time. I dialogue. I've never met someone that openly admits it. So there you go. Kindred
Really?
spirit.
I love
Yeah,
admitting
I do.
things.
I do it just for funsies.
Do you ever have
I
moments?
really, oh, you love admitting things?
Yeah. Do you ever have moments in your podcast where it's just dead air and you're like, I don't fucking know what to do next?
Are you?
No, I don't mean
assumed
I
after
had
you met
in
me
no way was
yesterday.
alluding to what. I wanted you to just dish dirt on
Are
all
you
your
saying I
bad
am
podcast
inadequate
guests.
as a
No, that's
podcast
hard.
host?
What do you
I
do?
refuse
You know,
the dead air.
I'd find that very nerve-wracking.
Well, I usually regret the dead air.
No, to have the like the pressure to kind of keep a conversation going, to be a human being and keep a
I have no
conversation
problem.
going with a person. Well, good for you, Robyn.
Well, I think the only, and this is, oh, thank you for, I like a good rant, but I find I hate being the guest. As any person who has had me on their podcast can testify, I will not give you real answers. I will just make jokes and I will not tell you about myself because it makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
So I'm a terrible guest, but love having guests on, love chatting.
So
And
tell us about you.
Like, don't do that. No.
Let's dive
no.
into you.
I recently got bangs, so this
That's
is
fun.
my new bangs
really
lifestyle.
I started putting little bangs for myself too.
Yes,
because it felt me feel like in control of my
I
life.
decided that's. Oh, I like that for you.
I was
No,
like,
I
yes.
just like to make up excuses for not getting cast, and I'm like, oh, it's the bangs, and so I give.
Ugh, what a yucky
It's not the
industry
shitty
we're part
auditions,
of.
it's the bangs.
That's something
I
that's
think
really
so.
cool
I think
about the raw classes, though. How they're like, yes, you're an industry member, and that's important, but let's get back to being an artist and thinking about yourself that way. Because I very much, and that's
For those who didn't, yes,
continue.
I was going to explain
Fill
for those
them in.
that didn't see. Yesterday, I got to, I don't know if it's audit, observe.
It's called it's
from
an
behind.
open
Not a good
class you
statement, but-
audited. Yeah.
Is it auditing? Open class.
An
of
open
course.
class.
The Raw Actors Studio. It was at man casting. So weird taking a class there and not auditioning there.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I allowed to be here after hours? You know, it's a weird vibe. But I got to see Jessica among, how many people were there? What were there, like
There were 7 groups.
scenes?
So 14.
12?
7 scenes.
So 14 people, 7 scenes.
Yeah.
7 scenes.
It was
Yes.
a long night.
Yes.
You're a trooper.
It was from 7 to 11:15, roughly.
Yeah.
And it was long. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they always are because like you get some redirects, and there was what was the guy? Michael something. Goldlist? Michael Goldlist?
Michael Goldlist, I think.
He doesn't mind being Mike or Michael. I clarified that because I like to know. My husband's name's Michael, but he goes by Mike.
Yeah, Michael
because
Goldlist.
my dad's name is Michael, and it's weird. Yeah.
What's weird about Michael?
He was there.
What's weird about the name?
Oh,
Huh?
No, it's weird calling my husband the same name as my dad. It's
Oh.
very weird.
Yeah, I missed
So I
that. I'm going to blame that on the 3 hours, but really that's just me being a jerk.
Okay, I'll explain why in excruciating detail. Here's where it doesn't work.
Oh my. What do you call them when you're mad? Do you full name people when you're mad?
I don't.
Do you go, Michael?
I've never really done that.
But then you say Mike when...
No. Actually, I don't really think we call each other by our first names. You know,
What are your
little
names?
pet names for each other.
What are they?
So when we this is personal.
See, I'm just like
This-
really talented at this
well-
job because I'm getting you too.
Oh my
Delvin. I'm
God.
Oprah.
But then I know, but then I always wonder, I'm like, oh shit, is it a password? You know? So I don't know if I
don't
can share
and
that.
it's just for you two too.
You know
It's
what I
like as actors, I feel like we're on
And then here's my Visa card number. Okay.
Yeah, that's just for you.
It's my little.
It's because it's something.
I mean, we say it in
ridiculous.
public, but still, it's like.
This is my bunny Fufu.
I mean, it's like. I really was trying to think of something. Like, is Princess Fairy Bottom? Is that a weird thing?
I'm sure it's just like babe. You're like, I don't want to say.
I would
babe.
love. Oh my God. No, it's not. I would love, though, if I was friends with a couple and they had the weirdest pet names for each other and you just go out for dinner.
Put it in a skit. Put it in a skit.
Oh God. It's so funny. This is the only reason I do these chats is to generate comedy. That is so
You're just
funny.
using me.
Oh, that's so weird. I am.
I'll
give you a writing credit.
Did you have dinner yet?
Did I have dinner?
Yeah.
I did. I made a very healthy quinoa salad. It was delicious.
You're sweet.
Adulting.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because I think we had a week of eating ice cream and pizza literally every single day. But, oh shit.
Yeah.
Don't
the
do
system
that.
does start to shut down after a while. It's like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I did, but me and dairy, we have a love-hate relationship, and
That's rough.
it was not fun.
That's rough. That happened to my mom recently in like the last 2 years. She became celiac and lactose intolerant. And we were like, that's not true, Mom. And she was like, here are the tests. Do you want to see me shit my pants?
Oh. I
That's
mean,
a little tidbit about my mom. Shout out to Deborah.
that's also really fun.
Is IBS and
It's also-
food
I think
restrictions.
It's the commitment to being, how dare you question me? I will shit in front of you.
I wouldn't put it past her. She's wild. She's crazy. She taught me what mooning is. When I was 9, she like mooned me in the window downstairs. You know what mooning is, right? It's a common thing. Yeah. Like
I do, because
a
it was
trip.
in Grease the musical, and I'm like, what on earth is this? There's a song about mooning. What is that?
There's a
The
song
moon?
about mooning?
No. Oh. In Grease the musical,
what song?
it's not the movie.
Okay.
It's literally called oh my gosh, it's Mooning Over You or something along those lines. And what is it? It's like I spend my days mooning over you. This is not good singing because I'm tired and I haven't warmed up. Over you.
No excuses, Michael.
And anyways, they
Jordan.
go back and forth. I know.
But
I
does it
didn't
ever
buy
talk about the
I didn't
actual
buy it.
mooning where you show your butt? That's what
He
mooning
didn't show
is,
his
right?
butt, but they keep talking about
yeah.
mooning each other.
Okay.
Yeah, it is showing your butt. But I'm like, but I don't, again, I did it as a preteen,
Let's see.
if not borderline teen.
What is the song?
It is. It's definitely
about?
showing your butt. And then they go, there's a moon out tonight is how it ends. And I thought, what?
Oh, apparently.
I didn't understand it as a kid.
No, listen to this. Mooning is both a term for wistfully yearning. So that's definitely what the song is saying
that
it
makes
is.
so much more sense.
I'm just changing
Well,
your
I
fucking
would've-
life today. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, that and suck it. Whew. What a journey I've been on.
You're
I don't like to
evolving.
admit I don't know things. I think
don't know
honestly,
so
I'm going to
much.
wake up tomorrow a new woman. Whew. No longer going to tell people to suck it. And no more mooning.
Oh, I would
only in
moon.
the
Just don't
wistfully.
suck it because then that's giving in to gender politics.
Yeah,
Can't be about that.
that's.
Don't be making statements out there.
I feel like I've made so many statements, and I was saying this before too. Luckily, I'm unknown, so they won't matter. And I think the fear I have is, what if I become a known, and then people dig through these archives of chats I have, and they go, "Here's a cancelable moment."
Oh,
That
yeah.
is the fear.
They will.
But
The fear should be real.
it happens. Yeah.
Yeah. It does happen. But good of you to
I
think you'll
think that
become
also
that
means that I've
famous,
made it.
Robyn. So you agree? You think
I
you're really
know.
like
Isn't that
talented
fun
and might
confidence?
be, yeah.
Yeah. I think yeah. I really love meeting people that, when I create characters and then I meet people that are the characters I created and I go, oh my God, you're real. Wow. Amazing.
That's interesting. Does that happen a lot?
I will I will give you an example. One of my characters that I love doing is like, like entitled millennial.
Hmm.
And it's like, here's the problem I'm having. It's like, I don't understand why like places don't have like alternative milks, and like you go on a whole thing and you get really pissed and your day is ruined. Sure. And I thought this was really funny in my head. I go, oh, that's so like this will never happen. And then I met someone and her day was ruined because she didn't have an alternative milk option. And I go, oh my God,
Maybe you're
you
just really
exist.
powerful and you're like
Incredible.
manifesting these people into your life.
I did, maybe. That's a chance. Yeah, it's a potential there.
That's real. Could be real.
Did we continue talking about how awesome your scene was, or did we get
No,
sidetracked?
but I
We
don't want to
probably
do
got
that.
sidetracked.
Let's get sidetracked again.
Okay.
Why we brought it up for a
Okay,
reason
that's
though.
fair.
I think it was what
We
I
did.
ate.
Did we get
I had
sidetracked?
raisins.
Oh, right.
I was like, I had crackers and raisins.
Oh. Wait, I actually don't know why you went into acting. I can't find anything about you online. You're completely anonymous.
I
Except I
know.
think you
Isn't
have it
it
on
so
Facebook.
great? The
Nice.
last 3 months I've like totally erased myself from the internet. Which is
Yeah, I don't know
the
who you
worst
are. And I
idea
go,
as
oh
an
God.
actor, but whatever. How did I get into acting? You know what? It's kind of weird. I was in dancing when I was younger, and I asked to be put in dancing, but my mom said that ever since I could kind of move, they had an issue with trying to get me to like even just walk. They would like set up tests and be like, Jess, you're only allowed to walk. And I would skip and run and dance everywhere. Like I was just so much energy. I still to this day am so fidgety. So they put me in dancing. I was in violin as well.
Tap is a good one then.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you
right?
say pottery?
No. I said violin. Why would I take
Oh,
pottery?
violin's even cooler.
Yeah. So my
I don't
papa
know.
used to
I'm
make
very
me like
excited,
tap
though. I thought
dance
I was
and play the
picturing you to.
violin.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
Would you
from the East
do you have a
Coast.
video of this?
No, I wish I did. I wish I did. But at that time I would have been like, don't
Oh
film
my
me. So anyways, I consider where I come from a pretty creative place. And I think we're known for being fairly creative because there's not a lot of stuff to do. So you spend your time storytelling and trying to entertain your friends and be funny. So I always had, like, all my friends always had a flair for telling a story or a yarn. But I even went to university back home and didn't know what I was going to do. If I was going to do business school, like whenever people asked me when I was younger what I wanted to do, I wanted to be a doctor. And then I did 1 year of university and I just wanted to escape my hometown. And some of my friends had went away to musical theater school. And I was like, maybe I'll do that. I had done one acting class, I think, as a summer workshop. I did like a 1 day thing where I played a lady on a cruise ship. My mom enrolled me in. But like my first real audition, my
You
first
were
time
a lady.
memorizing a Shakespeare monologue was for like theater school auditions or whatever. So I started a lot later.
So you
than
went
a
to
lot
theater
of people.
school?
Yeah, I went to theater school at 21.
Where?
UTM/Sheridan. It's a joint program where you get a degree
There.
and a diploma. What's even
Ooh.
funnier though is I didn't do very much research. I applied to like 2 schools. I wonder if I say like a lot. I bet you'll notice this when you're editing. Like. My first day at class, the teacher walks in, this beautiful old man with a skull and his like Shakespeare shirt on. He's like, let's do theater. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I want to do movies. I thought I was here to learn how to do movies. But I really love my theater training and I love doing theater. But definitely film is what I'm drawn to more, film and TV. As an actor.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've done. Well, I mean, I always joke like there's nothing. I love a good let's just break into song and dance for no reason musical. It's hilarious and I will never stop loving it. But I don't know. Film is just so much more. It's so weird to say that film is efficient but it just feels so much more efficient to me of like, okay, cool. I learn my stuff on my own. I
Right.
go and film it. Goodbye. I've been doing so much peace. Look at this. It's so political, and peace out. But I really like film and TV. And
That's great.
I think it's the physio in me that's like, I just think the musical theater people and theater people tax their body so much.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure. That's why I didn't.
It's a lot.
That's why I didn't pursue dancing, honestly. I also didn't think I was talented enough either. My dance teacher was like, you should go to TDT and do all this. And I was like, my career will be over at 25, 28.
It's
not that as
dancing,
an actor, it's that much longer as a female.
I know.
We're changing it. We're changing it. I will act till I'm 90.
Well, I think it's more so, when do I become the grandmother at this point? So that's...
Well, it's just also ludicrous how we cast sometimes. Because, I'm like on the casting side sometimes. And they're like, we need a mom. She should probably be 25.
Yeah,
you can't be a mom at 25. But like, that's the standard. And they keep getting younger and younger with how they want to cast people. Or like, we brought in a 30-year-old as a grandmother the other day. And I was like, what? Did you ask her at least first? And we were like, yeah, we asked to make sure it was okay. As grandma. But I mean, like, maybe,
oh God,
would you like, okay, you're 30. No, that wouldn't even be, no.
Even, oh God.
Yeah, that's not possible. Mathematically, it doesn't add up.
Oh, so many concerns for that
I'm
family.
feeling so much shame already because I know I did this voice like the whole time and I'm annoying my own self. It just kept coming.
Oh my God.
It just kept coming, okay. Robyn. I don't know.
I guarantee.
To those people listening, the one person who's going to tune in to listen, Robyn, rewatching it. I know the voice is annoying and I know I keep doing it and I don't know why it's happening.
Everyone on these chats is their worst critic. Okay. You are awesome. And
I'll flip it then. I am awesome. Thank you. Like I'm fucking nailing this.
It was an intentional choice. We're doing voices. This is
This is my voice demo. It's my voice demo.
I am submitting this to the voice casting directors. Wow, I'm also tired.
We're in the know. Definitely tune in to get some industry tips from this podcast. These educated broads.
Oh my God. It's funny. I mean, you do have a lot of information and I probably should have asked you that, but I didn't feel like it. So that's good. There you have it.
I didn't feel like sharing it. It's just for me.
Well, but it's also hard though, because I always think, because I never understood before, like helping behind the scenes too. I never understood, because I would have all these questions and I'm like, why can't someone tell me that? And then you go, oh, first off, there's not enough time for answers or like feedback, but also it's so hard to tell someone something about their performance. I feel like you have to, I never understood like keep doing it and you'll get it until I'm like, oh yeah, now I finally get it.
Right.
And like you keep training and you keep doing it.
And that still keeps
I'm not saying
happening.
Like, oh yeah, how to break
even when you're like, I'm at this next step.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ever have that mind boom again. And then 2 years later, you're like, what the fuck was I doing 2 years ago? Yeah. I get it, is what I'm saying.
But it's important to know that you keep growing, right? Because otherwise you see people that don't grow and then it's, at least I think it's boring to watch them on TV. They can still book, but I'm not a fan. Mm-hmm. And I know they know it. And
I hope so.
Oh, this
like I wrote a notarized letter. They know.
This is that would be so funny if someone in an interview is like, well, yeah, I know I'm doing really well. The only person who I have to impress is Robyn Deverett. I heard her talk on Window Chats with Robyn.
Do you listen to Window Chats with Robyn? Because where would you say your style, like your comedy sits? I feel like you like absurd, for sure.
I am very dark comedy.
Dark. Okay.
I love dark comedy. Yeah, it's fun.
No, I'm cutting you off because you said you had darkness from the childhood that you're going to share, and then we dipped, and now we need to go back to it.
Well, no, because it's very dark in the sense of There's nothing that someone could have said to me in my past that I hadn't told myself because I was very self-loathing. So that
Oh,
exactly, I know, and it brings the room down,
doesn't
and
bring us
it was rough.
down. It's like a very human
It's a sad
experience, I
truth.
think.
I don't think you realize how, and I don't know if you struggle with this, but like I think I am my toughest critic in the worst way.
Hmm.
And when I kind of just realize I should be kinder to myself and give myself a, kind of a fucking break, then I go, oh, life isn't as hard as I make it.
Yeah.
So let's just
Yeah, for
calm down a
sure.
bit.
For sure. Do you remember it was popular like a year ago,
My
2 years maybe? There was this like Kylie Jenner or one of those girls where they were like, "What is this year going to be?" And she's like, "Learning things, knowing things." I don't know where I'm going with this. It doesn't
Is
matter.
this a
Cut it.
Kardashian thing?
Cut it.
No, that's fine.
No, it was about how we were learning so much.
I'm
Oh, my brain. Guys, I had 3 hours sleep. I don't know. Let's just move on. Had a new conversation.
It's fine.
I'm just
It's
spastic,
fine.
frenetic energy.
Honestly, it's really just disappointing. I was very excited for this chat. Here's the thing. I put on this like low cut top because I saw your headshot and I'm like, damn, that's a low cut.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
and I don't have I don't have cleave,
I mean?
but in that shot, I look like I got tiggle bitties. I love it.
But like,
I think it's because I'm leaning like this.
To get like
what? What'd you say?
I just had so many questions, like just dress for the role you want kind of thing. Like, what role is this that you hope the headshot would book you for?
I never thought about dressing that way. I'm always just like, what are interesting looks? And I just like that shirt.
It's interesting, but I feel okay. But here's the problem: I feel like a pervert because my eyes are drawn to your boobs, and I go, "Am I allowed to look?"
Of course,
it's that moment.
I let you see them. I put them out.
But they're drawing me in. I really wanted to for the poster. Put
no one ever says that.
Robyn, like through your
have it. Okay. I would love it jumping out. I never get to be the look at this. I never get to be the girl with big bazingas. That's like literally a joke I'll make when someone's like, "You're pretty smart." I'm like, "I'm more than big tits." They're like, "Oh, because you're flat."
That's funny.
That's funny. Self-deprecating humor is very real.
Oh yeah. I remember I was trying to train in the general American accent, as we all need to learn. And the accent coach pointed out, she's like, you don't have to be so self-deprecating, because I tend to like talk really fast because I don't think I get my words in and blah, 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 trauma. But, and like, whatever. But where was I going with that? Self-deprecation.
Yeah.
And I started changing because I do a little bit of stand-up, whatever. And when I try to change it from self-deprecating humor, no one cares. Like, it's almost as if you're a better comic because I don't think I get offended by my self-deprecating humor.
Right.
And I think people find it like, oh yeah, she's laughing at herself. And like, also, oh, we can look down on her. Ha ha ha. Funny. I wonder if that's the appeal.
I think it's because it's relatable.
You like laughing.
Because all of us do it. And we spend so much time in our head worried what everyone else is thinking about us, but then they're doing the same thing in their head about like, what's everyone thinking about me? Huh?
It is. I would love to make like a film like that where people are having a conversation, but then there's that inner dialogue of, oh shit, I said that. Oh no, did I do that?
Interesting.
There's something really interesting with that.
Do it. I'm really good at encouraging people to do creative work that then I don't do.
Yeah, but
everyone's like, "What? Just do it for yourself. Put yourself in something. You could have been a huge thing 5 years ago if you just did." And I'm like, "But I really like to smoke my bong and do crosswords at night." I've already said crosswords. This is the second time I've brought up crosswords in this 1 hour podcast. It's pretty sad. That's really sad.
It's that's your Christmas gift. It is
crosswords.
It's a crossword puzzle.
A book of crosswords. You can get them at the Dollarama.
No, it's literally just going to be a newspaper cutout of one crossword puzzle.
Great.
This is my budget.
I'll do it.
Well, also, actually, where can I get a newspaper? Where did you get a newspaper?
Convenience store.
I don't.
Convenience store.
Oh, how convenient.
Yes.
Oh.
I would love to have a house that got a newspaper dropped off to it. And milk bottles, like the glass milk bottles. I'm just living in a 1950s fantasy.
It's so weird. I live in a condo, and there are some people that still get their newspapers to their door, which is so weird for me. because I expect it to be a doorstep, you know,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
but it's not. Any,
I worked for
what
a
if there's a stealing the
newspaper.
paper situation?
Yes. I worked for a newspaper subscription place. I can't remember the newspaper, like one of the local ones in Toronto for 2 weeks, where I'd have to like cold call people and be like,
Oh, the
would you
Vancouver
like a
Sun.
subscription to the Globe and Mail? I lasted 2 weeks.
Oh, that was you?
That was me.
Ugh.
I've had so many random jobs. So many. And like all across the board. I'm sure you have too.
How do you find them?
I don't know. They just find me.
Oh no, I have a very weird journey to. No, I worked as a physio for a
Yes.
while.
You've brought this up.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
I know. I worked in a lot of, well, I did my master's in Hamilton and then I moved to London because my hubby was finishing school there.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked at the hospital there and some clinics there, pelvic floor and doing like post hip and knee surgery replacements,
I just had knee
recovery.
surgery.
And then we moved back to Toronto. Wait, what?
Yeah, the end of May.
Seriously?
Yeah. I had a torn meniscus.
Oh my gosh, are you
that had to
okay?
be removed. Obviously, I'm okay. I'm the bionic woman.
That's
Actually,
not
what was
obvious.
really sad is the doctor
Are
was
you
like,
doing
you're healing.
do your exercises?
No, because I'm stupid. And I, of course, was that person that was like, and I will do my exercises. Unlike everyone else, I promise, like I have to. I'm committed. But what was worse is I went back to the surgeon for a checkup and he was like, your body is just like really great at healing itself. And I was like, not the information I need. I do not need to be further encouraged to treat my body like trash.
What do you do for working out? You're in very good shape. Is that okay? I
Dance
can ask
around?
that to a girl, right?
Yeah.
We're cool.
I think it could be,
Yeah.
I
I'm
honestly
like,
think,
she's in good shape.
I don't know. Because I don't really, which is horrible. But I dance around
my
a
God,
lot.
it would
I
be
walk
really
a lot of
funny
places. But like, I don't go to the gym. I think my metabolism's really fast from smoking a lot
What
of
if you're
weed,
like
honestly.
an insomniac dancer? You know what I mean? Oh,
I just don't know, like a
now we're encouraging
sleepwalking.
people to smoke weed.
Smoke.
Yeah, like you're literally
420, smoke
sleeping
beds.
and then dancing.
Yeah, maybe I do.
And
I sleepwalk. My cousin used to sleepwalk into the neighbor's house. He'd go and like sit on their couch.
oh my God,
Well, we grew up in Newfoundland too, so you don't like lock your door, right? Like, why would you lock your door? No one's gonna come in your house unless it's someone
I
coming
would
to
be
help
the
you.
only house in Newfoundland.
That lock their
Yeah.
door. My mom
No, I would
used
lock
to
my
the
door. I
actually,
would.
so that's a lie. And my mom's the type now who will still be like, I just saw a text pop up being like, text me when you're home with your door locked.
Oh my gosh. I like this. We have you know what? My mom worries too. And maybe it's, I don't know, because I'm not a mom, but maybe it is a mom thing. Or I don't know.
I think it's a person thing.
Maybe it's a personality thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know some moms that like don't give a fuck. My friends are like, my mom hasn't called me in 3 weeks. So I don't know. I wish she would. But my mom obsessed.
Yeah,
with
I
me,
think
like,
it's the
every
opposite.
day.
You always want what you don't have.
Always. I only just accepted my curly hair. I always wanted straight hair. And I would cry and drive my mom crazy straightening it before straightening irons came out. I always wanted like
I thought curly hair was so cool.
like
I'm like, how is her hair so curly?
whip thin,
Okay.
straight black hair.
Well, there was a trend for, what was that? Keratin straightening? I don't know what that was. It was weird. It's like you permanently straighten your hair and you weigh it down with fish rods or whatever that was. Yeah.
I didn't know about that
And
part.
then you burn it with a steam iron. I don't know. I'm saying words too. I'm making it up and it sounds real.
It's
good.
the witching hour. Blah, 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 blah.
This has been the most random
Has it?
podcast episode I have ever recorded.
Yay!
I loved every second of it. I don't know what was said. I look forward to attempting
We talked about
to find a clip.
absolutely fucking nothing, really.
I know, but
I
it's
enjoyed
great.
it.
I
hope you enjoyed it.
really did. I did too.
I'm really fidgety. That's apparent.
I like you.
Good. I like you too. We shouldn't
I was
tell our
fidgeting
story
too.
because
I
I
don't
think
like
that's
to
really
sit down.
special. I don't think we should share it for the whole world. But we
No.
connected in a really cool way.
No, that's
We both were like,
We did.
let's be
I know.
badass bitches and not put up with shit, essentially.
and it was empowering.
Yeah.
It's You know what though? Like I will say something on that note, and then I'll end and let you live your dancing pot-filled life that is and crosswords.
Wow, you define me so well, and I feel so seen.
I feel valued.
Yeah.
But I do think there is something to saying no. And I know I struggled with that for a while too. And just kind of knowing your value, which I thought you were really good at doing, and I never had really considered it before talking to you. And I think that's really important for people to be aware of. Like, as much as, again, like me being a non-union actor, it's so easy for people to just like, you keep working for free and do this and this and this, and it's all a learning opportunity, and that's great. But there has to be a point where it's like, okay, cool, but I do bring value, and that value should be met with payment.
Fuck yeah.
And I think it's so hard because, you know, so many people will do things for free, and if you don't do it for free, they'll find someone else. But I feel like if we all kind of collectively say, hey, we're not doing stuff for free anymore, there's strength in numbers. So something along those lines is what I wanted to share.
But a weird switch.
Of course not.
I appreciate you saying that though. And I just jumped on your fucking tagline. Yeah. But
oh, that's fine.
I was going to say a weird switch that I've noticed is the more I kind of evaluate myself up to someone, they take that on. It's like that confidence sells it to them, and then they treat me with more respect.
Maybe it's not the whole, like, everyone, all new actors have to get paid. I think it's the whole just being confident in who you are enough to know that you are worth something. Yeah. Right? To know that your time is valuable. Yeah. Right? And your time is just as valuable as someone else's. I think it's hard because you think, oh, this person's so much more important than me. Right? But we're all people.
That's what I was just going to say. Like, acting aside, we're all fucking human beings, man. And there's so little respect and gratitude sometimes in our industry. And I don't mean like, oh my God, thank you. It's so great for you to be. Just like a simple thank you. Like, you showed up to work today, right?
Yeah. Great. In front of the camera, behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, behind the scenes is exhausting. Yeah. And just valuing everyone has value. And it's just the whole, like, let's not talk down to people or make them feel less than. I
just do it behind their backs.
And I hope, exactly. Everyone's just trying to make it through. So let's just,
for real.
Spread positivity, not COVID kind. Okay. I know I was going to do it again. I'm like,
that's why I did it.
Peace. Okay. Sign off with peace. Any final thoughts before I hit the stop button?
You're great.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so are you. We're gonna, oh my God, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, thank you for all the future viewers who watch this. And Jessica Allen, thank you so much for chatting with me. It's been fun and weird, and I loved it.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to do a little, of course. Bye.